everyone, so this video is going to be my November favorites. Yeah, so November went by okay. I hate November personally. It's always the shittiest month. I'm having like post Halloween blues, and then the weather is just shit. I'm not really fond of November very much, but we try to suffer through it, right? So now that we're into December, it's like, woohoo, New Year's is soon. I'm not really fond of Christmas. I don't really like Christmas very much, but New Year's, yeah, drinky, fun. So I'm pretty much the only thing that I'm really looking forward to in December is Christmas, yes, I guess, but also eating a lot of cheese. Because, like, I'm telling you, December is, like, brie eating month, and I'm just, yeah. I'm gonna kind of talk to you guys through my favorites for November, and things that I've been using, and stuff. So I'm gonna kind of switch it up. Instead of starting with makeup, I'm gonna start with skincare. My skin gets super dry. I have dry skin anyway, but, like, I literally wake up in the morning now, and my face is, like, little shrunken head from Beetlejuice. Like, I'm so dry. So there's been a couple things that have been saving my skin. So recently I've discovered kind of a new brand of skincare that I've been trying out, and I've been really liking their products. It's Indeed Labs, and I've been trying these two kind of products together. I bought this one first. This is a facial powdered exfoliator. I'm not going to go into great detail about this because I do want to make a video all about this, and then I want to make a video about this as well, or all about my skincare rather. But basically this is a powder exfoliator that you mix with water, and it eats away your dead skin as opposed to like scrub. I find a little better for my skin because the more abrasive scrubbing action that you're doing, it's not helping your skin at all, it's just damaging your layers. So that's kind of been helping to take away any of my dead skin, which is really good. And then the next thing is this. This is a fucking lifesaver. It's called Hydroluron, and basically it's a serum that goes on underneath your moisturizer that has hyaluronic acid in it, which is already a natural skin compound, and it basically keeps your skin moisturized and plump and juicy and stuff. Essentially what it does. Pumped full of hyaluronic acid, and you put it on your face and it helps your moisturizer seep in more. Fantastic serum, really good. Again, I'll talk about this, but this is saving my skin. And then for body, I hate wearing body butters and lotions in the summer. Like, I know that everyone should be applying lotion every day or every time after they shower. I just hate it. I don't like the greasy feeling. However, in the winter, I don't mind it. So for what I've been using the Body Shop hemp body butter. So yeah, it's for very dry skin. So if you don't have super dry skin, maybe try another body butter, but this is just good stuff. I'm not sure what the hell is in it, but it's what I've been using. Smells like weird, like the more herbal part of Lush. So if you're not into like herbal scents, then maybe not that for you, but it smells like hemp. So I also have the hand lotion, which is on my nightstand right now. So that and this mixed together, and I'm like smooth as a baby's ass. Okay, so then moving on to makeup stuff that I've been liking lately. I have been loving these, which let me take the lid off of one of these because that one's dirty. These are from Myeyeshadowisodd, and these are the Paradise Makeup Aqua face and body makeup. I have been using these for more creative looks lately. You guys might have seen in my last video when I did the face paint. I fucking love these. Seriously, I don't know where these were all my makeup life, and now that I've discovered them, I'm just like, oh, I'll buy all of them in all of the colors. I'm basically gonna try to get like red, yellow, and blue along with my white and black, so I have like primary colors that I can mix and stuff. It's great for face paint. It's water activated face paint. I've always used cream face paint and wondered why I can't get like amazing details because it all smears together. Duh. So I'm still learning techniques. I'm not the greatest body painter ever or face painter ever, but I think with these, and I hope to get some more colors, that it'll kind of help me do more face paint stuff because I love doing it. The next kind of face thing you guys have seen is, I think it was my favorites last month. Still my favorites. It's what I have on my face, and I probably will have on my face for like months. This is the Rocky Horror Compact. It has Bone Beige and Emphasized, and I've been using them both like religiously. Also another thing that has always been one of my favorites, it's probably my holy grail MAC product. It's Vanilla Pigment. I still have the same jar that I've had for years. Basically like a white cream powder with sort of like a goldy peachy like shimmer in it. It's beautiful. I use it as an eyeshadow, I use it as a highlighter, I use it for like lip highlight, like it's just, I love this. And then for eyeshadows this month, I really have one standout product that was new to me. It's the Sparkle Baby palette from Sugar Pill. I have a video up for this. I have like a couple of tutorials using it and I have a review for it. So I'm really not going to go over it. It's just, it's fantastic. It's a great addition to my already existing Sugar Pill eyeshadows, and these are just really fantastic quality, and I've been liking them this month because I've been playing with them. So, and then for lips I have two products. This is the Lime Crime lipstick, and this is Retrofuturist, which is pretty much their sort of clean red color. To be honest, like I haven't used this in a really long time, and then I put it on the other day and like, holy shit, this lipstick lasts forever. It kind of stains your lips, so as it wears down during the day, it gets slightly more pink, I find. Oh my god, like this shit lasts forever. I'm thinking, why have I not used this more? It's great, so yeah, definitely a favorite for November. So then one of my favorites and also not favorites at the same time, this is Blow lipstick from Melt. It's their green lipstick. I've been wearing it in a couple videos. I did a video using it with a look and stuff like that. I really do like the lipsticks, do not like the company. I am still, like it's been, I don't know, about a month. I'm still battling with them via email about certain stuff. I'm not going to get into it until I can make a proper update video about it. But yeah, not a fan of their customer service. And I've had words, let's just put it that way. I've had words with them, and yeah, not a fan. So I have one kind of fashion-y thing, I suppose. You guys know I don't buy a whole lot of clothes and a whole lot of accessories, but this is something I bought like months ago. I've been using it more and more now that I'm unemployed because I don't need to carry around a big giant purse with like my lunch and crap in it. So this is just kind of like a little like shoulder strap purse, and it's lips. Yeah, so it's just like a lip bag, and it carries all my crap, and like it's not super big, but it's room enough to fit like a fuck ton of receipts apparently. And I love it, and I always get compliments on it because if you go into like Sephora, then every girl that works in Sephora is like, oh my god, ready to get your purse. I ended up getting it from Spring, which is like a, ooh, loud noises. Just kind of like an accessory shoe place in Canada. I'm not sure if it's in the States, but that's where I got it. So yeah, I have a couple of things that are not makeup related that I want to talk about that have been my favorites this month. I love to watch video game playthroughs on YouTube. It's one of those things that I can kind of put on in the background and I'm doing whatever when it's on. So the one game that I have been actually watching people play, I have yet to play it myself, and I probably won't, to be perfectly honest. Binding of Isaac. It's this really weird like pixely kind of arcade game. And it's super strange and super weird, but they basically had like the old game and they launched like a new update for it, and I've been watching like a couple people on YouTube play it. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Sometimes I'll sit down and I'll start watching like 30-minute episodes of someone do like a walkthrough for a video game, and next thing you know, I've watched like 212 videos of them playing this video game. So the other big thing that I've been absolutely like obsessed with in November is Jeff and I started watching Hannibal. Now I had already seen Hannibal up until about the last 5 episodes of season 2, and there's only the 2 seasons, so I basically watched it and fell in love with the show, but then I stopped watching it because I wanted to watch it with Jeff because I knew it was big, and I had friends telling me like, oh my god, like some shit happens from season 1 all the way through, and that was basically our kind of our like October-November show. So now that we've finished it, I'm just like, fuck. So yeah, little spoiler here, if you guys haven't seen the whole season, please just go watch it and then come back and like watch the rest of this video. I don't even care. But I'm gonna talk about it. In case you guys don't know, it's Hannibal, he's a cannibal. That's pretty much it. Some stuff, it's based, I've watched all the movies, I've read all the books, and this is basically a TV show that's like somewhat based off of that, and it has certain characters and like whatever. But basically the guy that plays Hannibal is this like really amazing actor. It's funny because he's creepy, but he also gives you this like raging lady boner, so then you're kind of like scared and horny at the same time. And then one of the best parts of the show is obviously the food. Like, hello, you know it's people. He eats people. Beautifully shot show ever. Like, it's so good. I'm cutting up a heart. and you're like, it's like, I'm cutting up lungs, and then like human fucking shit, right? So it's like human lungs and human livers and stuff, and he's cutting it up and it's set to this beautiful classical music, and then he makes these like beautiful like rosette human flesh flowers or something, and you're like, yeah, I'd eat that. That looks fucking delicious, and I think I'm crazy now. Storyline's fucking great, and the actors are great. The show is shot beautifully, and it's just, fuck man. But yeah, like that season finale blew my freaking mind. I have not been that like, what over a show since, I don't really want to say since Breaking Bad, but I haven't had that like just emotional reaction to a show in a really long time. Like, I know at one point in the final episode, a bunch of stuff happens. Hannibal kind of just walks away from it all, and I'm like, fuck this show. Fuck this show, I'm done. Credits are rolling, and you see this beautiful blue sky, and then all of a sudden you see an airplane, and I'm like, fuck. Seriously? It cuts to like the inside the airplane scene, which if you guys have watched Hannibal, you're just like, I literally was on the couch like doing this to the TV. Like, you can ask Jeff, I was just, because it's fucking hilarious. Like, basically they're spending 2 seasons of the show trying to figure out who these, like, who this killer is, or who these couple of killers are, and blah blah blah. And the whole time Hannibal's like, so gonna come over for dinner at my place, I got people. It's just, it's funny because he alludes to being a cannibal for the whole show. So yeah, he ends up having like this one officer over for dinner, and they're eating people. Like, you know, he can't, like, Hannibal knows he's eating people, but no one else knows that they're eating people. So he's like, yeah, I'd love to have you and your wife over for dinner. And then like another time, like he makes this like crazy meal that looks so beautiful, and then the same officer is like, oh, I really feel guilty about eating this, and Hannibal's like, I don't feel guilty about eating anything. Another one is one of the other people provides the meat for like the dinner, and Hannibal kind of chips in. He's like, providing the meat, I hope you have no questions about what I serve at my table. He has a bunch of like old friends over for dinner, like invited to his place, and then at some point he says like, as this evening shows or something, it's really nice to have an old friend for dinner. Eating people, you're eating people. The whole show is nothing but eating people. There's 2 other ones that I can remember. Like, this is how hilarious the writing is for the show. It's not supposed to be funny, but like you're sitting at the couch and you're like, that Hannibal done it again. Major character gets murdered and cut up and whatever, and she's a redhead, so the person that killed her kind of provides the meat for Hannibal. So they're talking, they're like, are we gonna like eat her? Are we gonna, you know? And so at some point Hannibal's just like, you slice the ginger. So the one that makes me laugh the most, and it's probably the most memorable quote of the whole show, it wasn't even Hannibal, but it was another character. And basically what Hannibal does is he gives him these drugs and makes him like want to cut his own skin off, and he's eating his own flesh. And like the whole time this character throughout the show is like really like a fucking asshat, and he's very like pompous and cocky and shit. So he's literally like carving off pieces of his flesh and eating it, and he's like, I'm full of myself. Really, writers, just a clap for that, because it's hilarious. Let me know down below if you've watched Hannibal. It's seriously one of my favorite fucking shows. It's amazing, and I'm so excited for the 3rd season. I have no idea like who's alive and who's dead, what he's doing, what's gonna happen with this relationship, and just, it's awesome. So yeah, I do hope you guys kind of enjoy that. It's really fun to show if you haven't watched it. It's pretty gory, I'm gonna go ahead and say. It's definitely graphic. Don't watch it if you don't like horror and gore and people and eating people and whatever, but if you do like that kind of stuff, then this is the show for you. Those have been my favorites in November. I do hope you guys are doing good in November. Leave me any comments down below about any of the things I mentioned. Definitely comment, let me know if you've watched Hannibal and you like it, because I can have a whole conversation about that shit in the comments, because it's awesome. Yeah, so until my next one, I will talk to all you soon. Bye!